have I ever stolen from my husband? I have. Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's me, your host Mary Johnson. If today is your first time of seeing my face, thank you all so much for joining me on today's episode. You please consider subscribing at the end of this video, and also like if you find this video interesting. Don't forget to share to your loved ones, okay? So to you, my old viewers, my old subscribers, thank you all so much for your constant support. I sincerely appreciate from my heart. And on today's episode, we'll be having, the Never Have I Ever challenge. I don't know why I'm so happy about this challenge. So I decided to make this Never Have I Ever challenge. So, but yeah, the amazing part of this is that today's Never Have I Ever challenge will be with water. Okay, I have my glass, my water, okay, and today this is bad. I've not taken water today, you see, so that's why I need this Never Have I Ever water challenge. Probably I know most of you will also be guilty of so many things, so you grab your own water too, or better still, just grab whatever it is you don't love to take all the day that is healthy for your body, and let's do this challenge together, okay? So, and also I watched Nelo Okeke's Never Have I Ever, and I picked some questions because maybe you might know her, so I picked some questions from hers, although it is not just the regular Never Have I Ever. So I picked some questions and I also had to add my own questions, okay? So let's get right into the video. Don't mind me, I don't know, I'm just so excited, but yeah. Okay, so the number one word I have is never have I ever gotten drunk. I've never gotten drunk. It sounds somehow, right? I've never I've never taken a bottle of whatever. Well, I've never, let's not go into it. So I've never, okay? Yeah, so never have I ever fought before. Well, I've never, so looking at me, you should know I don't even have the strength to involve in any fight with anybody. Never have I ever fought before. Not one that I can remember. Maybe when I was still young, play ball, like fighting. No, I'm not that kind of a person. I would better just ignore you instead of leading to fighting. No, never, okay? Never have I ever married before. No, I've never married before. My only marriage is just the one that I'm in, okay? So this is my marriage and it will be the last, okay? Yeah, so I've never been married before than this. Never have I ever stayed out late. Depends, that maybe that was then when I was still with my parents. Never have I ever stayed out late. Well, yes, I have, okay, so I will drink to that. But I can remember that time maybe when we would go out, because my father doesn't like me to stay out. I don't know, my father, he doesn't want me to stay out at all. I won't finish this one. Yeah, so my father never wanted me to stay out late, and I am the only daughter. So you see, first daughters and their father and all of them. So whenever I stay out late, and sometimes I always love to maybe when you go out, is birthday party or or whatever, your friends are still, the people are still there, then you are checking the time because they ask you to come back on time. So most of the time when I'm coming back, I will just be having in my mind, because I know if I should come back, it will be another. My father will be like, I told you to come back. So I always come back late, because maybe you went for a party, maybe he says you should come back around 7, but after 7, that's when the whole stuff is getting hotter, interesting. You'll be like, okay, let me just stay for 10 minutes. Before you know it is 1 hour. So by the time you come back, you will hear it. So yeah, never have I ever stolen from my husband. Never. Why would I steal from my husband? I've never, yeah, it might sound somehow, but I've never stolen from my husband, stolen from his purse, taking money. I've never. So before I take any of his money, before I take any money from his wallet or anywhere he kept it, I will surely inform him. Never. I've never found any reason to take money without telling him. I like it because even if tomorrow something happens, he misplaces his money, he wouldn't think the direction of me, is it not Mary, because he knows that Mary is not used to doing that. So but before I would take money from his pocket, he would know about it. So never. Yeah. Never have I ever slapped a man. Never. I've never slapped a man before. Please let me not try it. I shouldn't slap a man so they wouldn't come after me. So I've never. Yeah. Never have I ever fat in front of my husband. As a matter of urgency, as a matter of being truthful, I introduce it into this relationship, into this marriage. I can remember the first day that I did, my husband was like, this young woman, yeah, but no, it's a normal way of life, you understand? So once in a while, when you feel like, letting go of some things, I hope you get it. I know you get it. So I have, let me drink to that one. I will. Never have I ever cheated on my man. Never. The thought will not even come. Never. Why should I cheat on him? Never. I've never cheated on my husband, and I will not cheat on him. So never. Never have I ever slept in the church. This is implication. Implication. It's not sleep. There are some people, when they are sleeping in the church, they will sleep, they will go to the third heaven. But me, is it sleep? It's not like I sleep, but sometimes maybe you just feel like, but I will still be here on earth, okay? I don't go to first heaven, second or third heaven. So let's say I sleep. I don't sleep in the church, but sometimes. So I've tried it. So I will take small, but I don't sleep in the church. I didn't say I sleep in the church. So if it happens once out of 10, it's not bad. Is it bad? God have mercy. Some of you are looking at me. I know that you people have been sleeping in the church. Drink your water. Yeah. So, never have I ever eaten snake. I've never eaten snake, and I wouldn't even have the appetite to eat snake. I know that every meat that God created is eatable, but for me, no. I better eat fish and fish than taking snake. No. I've never. Never have I ever misplaced money. Never have I ever misplaced money. I have uncountable times. I have. I can remember. I just want to say this short story. There was a time when, back then, because I grew up in Cotonou. Yeah, I'm a Nigerian, but I was born in Cotonou. So I will tell you people, all about that. So my father sells this sweater during winter. During Harmattan. So all this sweater jackets. So my father sells it, and that day I went to the shop with my daddy. Okay, so when I went to the shop, my daddy left me alone. I was alone in the shop, so he gave me the prices of all the goods that sell it so. And yeah, so that day when he went out, I stayed for so long without selling anything. I stayed for so long, I didn't sell anything. So when he went out, he gave me some money. I had some money with me in case someone comes to purchase something. I can also, give the person change, and yeah, all of those. So I stayed and stayed. No one came. Then suddenly, someone came, and I was so excited that someone came to purchase something. Finally, okay. So the person came and priced and took one of 1,000 francs. So when the person took one of 1,000 francs, the person gave me 5,000. So I'm to give the person 4,000. So I had to give the person 4,000 change. So I was just so excited. The person went. his way. So my father came back and was like, oh, I sold. And he was like, ah, you sold. So I gave my dad the money. My dad check. Guess what? The money is fake. My father found out that this money is not original. But as for me, I was so, unless I was ignorant or naive, I didn't know. I never knew. So he checked, he said, this is fake. Oh my God. And it's not just that the money is fake. The person took the sweater and gave me fake money, and I, in return, I gave the person correct money, 4,000 francs, gave it to the person. My daddy was so mad at me. He said I should go and look for that person. I went out looking for the person, but unfortunately, I didn't see the person. So the money, 4,000, and the sweater, everything just went like that. So yes, I've misplaced money. Apart from that, there are other stories whereby you hold your money, you don't know where it fell from, whether it fell from your pocket or it fell on the gutter. So I have. Yeah, so that's why I always try to make sure that I keep money very well. Never have I ever acted before. Acted before. It depends. Acted. Maybe excuse me. Yes, I have. Yeah, there is a church program. So yeah, in the church, act drama, and yeah, but I participated in one film. Yeah, so yes, I have, and I am doing the same. So what I'm doing is it acting? It's not acting, but at least, you know, participating in a role, entertaining. Yeah, I have. So yeah, I have. Never have I ever want to leave my marriage. Never. Never. Although yes, some people will be like, the first marriage, it will be hard, you want to go, you want to move out, but never. No matter how hard it is, but never. I've never thought of leaving my home, my marriage, my husband. No, I've never. So yeah, I've never have I ever lived alone before. I've never lived alone before. Okay, I lived with my parents, and yeah, after my parents I got married. I've never lived alone, like just I've never lived alone before. Like, no, I've never have I ever lied before. Depends. Maybe before, you know, there are some people that lie, but when I don't lie, like for example, let me say for example, maybe my husband asked me to do something and then he went out, then he came back, maybe I forgot, and he asked me, have you done it? I'll be like, yes, I'll just go inside and do it at once. So is that lying? Yeah. Never have I lied before. In one way or the other, we have, knowingly or unknowingly, but like opening your eyes, knowing that this is lie, just like, you know, give it out. So I won't drink to that. I will drink small. So never have I ever slept in a guy's house. Never have I ever spent a night in a guy's house. Never. I've never. Remember I told you that I have a daddy that doesn't tolerate nonsense, and I am his only daughter. So he can't possibly allow me to sleep outside our house. Talk more of staying in a man's house that is not married to me. So I've never, I've never done that before, and I don't see any reason doing that, for me. For me, it doesn't make sense. Although to some people it's okay, but for me, no, I've never. Never have I ever cooked a special delicacy for my husband to make him happy. That's so sweet. I have cooked special delicacy for my husband to make him happy. Yes, I have. So yeah, I have. And sometimes when you see that this delicacy, he loves it and it has been long, just want to surprise him. Yeah, so I have. So must I drink to this? I have. Never have I ever traveled by sea. I've never traveled by sea before. I've never traveled by sea before, really, and I would love to have that experience. I would really love to have that experience, traveling by sea. I would love to have that experience, but I've never experienced it. In Cotonou, you know, they travel. Let's say travel. Yeah, we have a canoe, you know, boats. So you can, because Cotonou, they have a whole lot of water, so you can actually enter the boat from here to there. But ever since I lived there, I never entered, because I don't know why, I always feel insecure entering there and seeing. No, I've never, but probably in the nearest future I will, maybe. Yeah. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this never have I ever. Yeah. So at least the fact that I was able to drink water. Imagine, look at, you see that? Wow. For me, this is a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Within how many minutes? Look at. So for me, it's a whole lot. Yeah. So at this juncture, I would like to say this is the end of this video. This never have I. So I just decided to, like, you know, let me sit and make this never have I ever video. I hope you find it interesting. Hope it's not boring. Yeah. And if you like this video, you please give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. What are you waiting for if you have not? And my beloved, to subscribe is totally free, okay? So you subscribe to my channel and help your sister, help me, help your friend. So please subscribe, hit the red subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell. So thank you all so much once again for staying with me to the end of the video.